Pistons fans, what's going on? It's your boy King, man. The Pistons close out the second game of a back-to-back versus the Pelicans tonight. Did not come out with a victory, but I do want to break down a few things that I noticed yesterday and today. Let's dig in. All right, so let's talk about it, man. Go up against Portland yesterday. Great first half, shooting the ball well, and that kind of, end up being our demise because we got lazy on defense and allowed them to come back. And then in that effort to come back, once they got close enough, the refs did the rest to take it over the top. That's a classic Dwayne Casey type of loss right there, right? The effort on defense not there. Got comfortable with the shooting. Then we start the shot chucking and relying on offense without playing defense. And it came back and it bit us in our ass versus Portland, and we suffered the consequences. Terrible shoot night for Killa last night, man. Twitter, all the social media, they took that opportunity to do some slamming and some crucial slamming. I couldn't even scroll Twitter peacefully without seeing his picture or his name. That's how disgusting it got, man. But then, things turn around today, right? We'll get into that in a second. But so we lose that game. Pelicans, man. Tonight, we're in New Orleans, and man, just from the jump, it evaporated real quick. The defense just was not there. It was not there. The starting unit out there, they just couldn't provide enough defense tonight. Killa was took out early for Sasser, and it kind of allowed CJ to go off. Ryan went off. It was just bad, man. Then Jalen Duren got some rookie learning lessons today. Even though he's not a rookie, he got some rookie learning lessons today from Valanciunas. Valanciunas was schooling him today. Kept him in foul trouble. Man. Definitely a problem down there for us in the paint. But tough night just for all around for everybody except two guys, which we'll talk about in a minute. The defense, it just has to be there. You got to get that effort. Zion didn't play. Brandon Ingram didn't play. Of course, we're missing a whole lot of firepower ourselves with Boyan, Monte, and Burks not playing for our roster. But for any game, any night you go out there and step on the court, you got to give the effort defensively, and we just did not do that in the first half, and it ended up killing us, man. Because in the second half, we came out a much different team. Well, partially a much different team. And we gave a fighting effort to try to make a comeback. So pretty much just a sad game for a lot of guys, man. Sasser, terrible shooting night, man. Must have had like 3 to 4 air balls tonight. Like I said, that's just what you're going to get. Like I say, you'll look at the stats to these games. If you didn't watch the game, the stats are going to deceive you tonight. For a couple of players, they're definitely going to deceive you. That's why I just don't rely on them. Sasser had a great game, but Sasser, oh boy, Sasser struggled tonight. He struggled tonight. Our numero uno struggled tonight. Cade struggled, man, tonight. Even though he had 20 plus points and 11 assists, man, struggled. Them turnovers, 6 turnovers tonight. I mean, these weren't no quadruple team situations. I seen that screenshot that people put on Twitter of the quadruple team on that one play against OKC. Y'all really need to stop with that. This team is turning the ball over at a high rate, and it's not because you got 10 people checking Cade. Yeah, it happens every once in a while, but these turnovers tonight were definitely uncharacteristic. It was just, throughout the team, it was lazy passing. It was just lazy passing, man. untimely passing, and let's just be honest about that. So, yeah, but Cade struggled tonight when it came to handling the basketball, and then in the second half, especially in the fourth quarter, just couldn't seem to get a shot to go down, but finished out with a couple of layups. So, of course, he's entitled to his nights as well, just like everybody else. We know we're not going to see that too often with Cade. That's just not going to happen too often. So, tough night for Cade, man. Sasser, Jalen Duran, Ivy got going, early in the game, real early in the game, but, started to get a little wild and started to struggle as the game went on, which, you didn't see him on the court as much as you would have liked today. So I know it's been a struggle with the starting lineup with a lot of fans, man, but listen, Monty Williams is going to do his own evaluation. I don't know how many times I got to say that. I really don't like giving my opinions on what the Pistons is planning to do or anything no more. I like to just talk about the game now. Even on Twitter, a lot of my tweets, you can't even respond to them no more. You can't reply. I'm past that point of going back and forth with the fan base. So, it just is what it is. But Ivy, like I said, he started to struggle a little bit, and you seen his minutes kind of cut down. But it was for a good reason. I can't say that. Marcus Sasser tonight was absolutely amazing. 19 points and shot the ball really well tonight. Man, played some defense out there. That's what you want to see from the young rook, man. That's what we drafted him for. That's the type of player that we wanted him to be when we drafted him. And tonight was the first time where I seen him put in a role, which is, my next point with these next couple of guys, put in a role where he can be successful out there, where when we throw the ball to you in the corner or wherever you are, you shoot that thing. That's what you do, man. You go out there and you play to your strengths and just flourish, man. And he did that tonight. And he was really a fun player to watch tonight. So on the flip side of that, he's been coming in and out. Him and Killian's been exchanging. Well, tonight they played together, and that's actually where I like them to be. Instead of being subbed in for each other, I like them to play together. If it was up to me, Killian would be the point guard coming off the bench behind Cade, but Sasser will also be on his side at that backup shooting guard position. And Ivy, I probably still would throw in the start lineup. That's just me personally. But I understand why Killian is in the starting lineup right now. Simply because guys just don't seem to buy into this defense as much as they need to. I would say consistently. So tonight you seen him up against C.J. McCollum, man, and he broke C.J. McCollum tonight. C.J. couldn't get it right in that second half, man, once they threw him on him. So Killian Hayes, 10 points tonight, almost 10 assists tonight. He had 9 assists, 5 or 6 rebounds, shot 50% from the floor, 50% from 3, and most of all, 0 turnovers. 0 turnovers. These turnover spells that's been going on, he has not been a part of them. So that's the encouraging thing to see, right? So you had the tough shooting night last night. Everybody exploded. Well, tonight, Twitter was silent. It was quiet tonight. And that's the thing, man. These guys, like I said, everybody's not going to come out and have a super hot start to the season. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to have games where shots are just not falling. But where he needs to be good is in the assist department. The defense, that has to be consistent with him. Setting up guys and doing everything else well and not turning over the basketball. That is veteran basketball. Not turning the ball over as much. Stop giving away free points. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But that situation, man, I'm just glad to see him bounce back tonight. But yeah, we'll continue to watch and monitor this roster thing and the guys that get minutes. Of course, we got some heavy hitters coming back, after their injuries are up, and it's going to be interesting to see what Monty Williams decides to do with the guys that he does currently have on the roster at this moment. So, Yeah, but we go on and play a Suns team Sunday. It's gonna suck going up a team of that caliber, missing players like we are. You know what I'm saying? So, but I expect it to be a fun night. The Pistons unveiled the new Bad Boys special edition jerseys today, and man, they look dope. They look dope. They look much better than the pictures that was floating around at first. I went ahead and purchased the hat right away to go with it. Y'all know I got Bad Boys gear already. I couldn't wait. And they delivered, man. So definitely will be getting that Custom King jersey made. You probably see that hanging up in the background instead of the one I got up there right now. So yeah, but with that said, man, Sunday is going to be a hell of an environment. 3 p.m. game Eastern time. I will be in the building. In full apparel and ready to cheer my team on, whether they get blew out or not. I'm gonna be there cheering for my squad. You know what I'm saying? So look forward to that, man. And like I said, just listen, man. We got 76 games left in this season. We got a whole lot of time left. Let's just let Monty Williams do what he got to do. Okay? All right. So that's all I'm gonna say about it. I'm not finna drag on. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Be safe.
Wow, black-owned shoe stores. Culture. My culture, though. You see what they talking about in here. What's up, little dog? You good? Y'all got something here for me? I'm talking about exclusive. They got all the dunks? How many dunks they got? Something like these. Y'all got a little vibe in here. They buying shoes, selling shoes. It feels like the culture. They dunking on people. Oh, they doing TikTok. They looking out for the kids. Oh, man, this is great, man. Oh, they got all the races working here. It just really feels like culture. You're looking for a black-owned shoe store to get some real drip at? Come up here to Culture Detroit, man. That's what the streets been missing. Welcome home, fam.